Working with the tatting because you're working with small things. I have a small pair of scissors, a little pair of hemostats. Sometimes you're working with little things and you have to hold something and it will hold it for you. And then I have a little magnifying glass because when you're working with the really tiny fine threads, you can't see. If you made a boo-boo, you can go through and you can see where you've done it. And I don't know if you can see through the camera.
Yeah, you can, yeah.
It helps you see a little bit better. So I'm going to cut this thread here. And so now we have that separate. The other tools I use are crochet needles. And sometimes you can get these in a craft knit store where they have yarn and they have them like this, because knitters and crocheters also use them. This I use to put beads on when I'm doing beadwork, and these are would go through a larger picot, and this would go through a smaller one. And you can see it would help be easy to pull strings through easier as it goes through this thing, and you can grab and get another string going through and pulling it through if you needed to do that, and sometimes you have to do that. Okay, I'm going to show you quickly a ring, and I'm going to show you how you join a ring. This is a simple little flower that I was showing you today, and I'm just going to do about 3 picots here, or 3 double stitches, sorry, and then I'm going to do 6. And then now I'm going to do a picot, like that. It's a little bit bigger than, they're usually small, medium, and large picots. The small ones are usually used for joining, and the medium and larger ones are usually used for the decorative flower lacy part of it. 2, 3. So I'm going to go pull that out from the back. Whoops. And I'm going to make a medium size picot. And I'm going to make a larger picot. What I'm doing is staggering the sizes of the thing so it makes it look more like a flower. And I'm going to put a single one between these, and that will space them out a little bit. If you want them more fluffy, you would do it without a double stitch in between. Okay, so now that's 3. That one's a little bit big. I think I will make it a little smaller. So what I do is just kind of slide it down here, and we will, there, that looks about the right size. Now we'll do 2. The picot counts as a double stitch, and so I'm going to make 3 stitches now. So the picot is 1 stitch and then 2 of the other double stitches. I'm going to make another smaller picot, and then I'm going to do 6. This would be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I'm going to close the ring, and I kind of pinch it together where it's supposed to come together down here so it doesn't get twisted, because it's easy for the things to get twisted and you want it to be nice and flat at this point. Okay. And there's your little flower. And I want to make more. I can just go right next door, make another. Can you see this okay? Is it working?
Yeah.
And you can go right here. And what we're going to do, are you missing out on something up there? 4, 5, 6. Okay, now I've got 6, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and join this one to this one. So I'm going to take and bring it over here with my point of my, whoops. Now this is where my little hooks come in handy. Since my point of my shuttle is a little too big to go through here and grab it, I'm going to go through this way and pull and grab it up. Hold it that way. And now I'm going to take the shuttle and I'm going to pull that all the way through the shuttle. Pull the string in the back, and there you have called a join. The second part of the stitch is there. So that's joined it. And so we'll just go 1. Okay, that makes 3, and I think that's what I had. And we're going to make another picot here. And we go. Whoops, did I get it? Yep. You see, it did flip, so I'm making the next stitch. I'm going to make the bigger one next door. And then another stitch, that's a double. Then we'll go next door and make our third one, third picot. Second half of the stitch. Okay, then I'm going to do 1 double stitch there, 2, 3. Now I could go on. I'm going to make another small picot here.
David, this is the most awesome thing. We have the glow sticks outside.
Okay.
And Liam is doing this General Grievous thing. You have to come videotape us, please.
Yeah. We're just about done here.
Please, what? Please.
Okay, so now I'm going to close it. Now if I wanted to make a whole ring, I would take and use this, but I would have to turn this one back over here, and I don't have enough time to do that. So we're just...
Can we see what you have? Can you hold it out for a second?
2 blondies with dogs.
I see, okay.
Okay, so now we're going to close it.
Did you have blonde hair? Really?
Uh-huh. And so you just keep going around until you had as many as you wanted, and then when you got through, you would take this one and you'd have to flip the last one over top of your string over here and pull it through. But when you get to that point, you just email me and I will show you how to do it. So this is the end of the demonstration. So you've learned how to make a ring, a chain, and part of a little motif that you could put on a greeting card. Okay, talk to you.